I really need a better stand for this microphone. This thing pisses me off. Excuse me. God damn. This fucking ramen is delicious. There is a dog laying behind my chair, facing away from me. And I feel a little bad that he's over here wasting his time, hanging out, hoping I drop something. When he could just be like playing with a toy or relaxing on the couch. Oops. Bladestone. Theoretically. I was mid-bite, so I couldn't point it out as it happened. But the dog was laying directly behind me on the floor, facing away from me while I was eating my ramen. And he finally got tired of waiting or something. He just made his way over to the couch to lay down. Which is great. I wish I could reward that. But the moment I open up his treat box to give him a treat, he's going to get up again and completely ruin it. Logging into the Demon Souls server. Please refrain from disconnecting the system from the internet. Do not turn off the system. I don't want to get his attention until I'm done eating. But also, praise doesn't really... Like, praise and pets aren't really the best ways to reward him for anything. Like, he likes to get pet, he likes to cuddle. But when it comes to rewards, it's food or nothing. Because he will literally like move away from your hand when he's expecting a treat to be like, no, I don't want that. You know what I want. It's very good that he's so food motivated because that does make training him a lot easier. Because dogs that aren't treat motivated are much harder to train. But it also means that I can't offer him anything else without him like locking into training mode. And I don't want him to be in training mode. I want him to just like chill the fuck out. I finally maxed out one of my SSR Plus units. I got all the pulls I need. And I'm like 2 more copies away from another one. But that one's the current like event unit. So it's not as impressive. Challenge the arena, enhance equipment, and level up. Alright. Yeah, I've determined that I can't AFK normal mode overnight. Because when I went to bed last night, I set up the game to just auto run through normal mode stages. And I'd say it ran for like an hour. And then I beat a stage that unlocked the next part of the story. And that notification disabled auto mode. And then it just sat on the notification screen forever. And then did nothing for like 6 more hours. Where are we at? 14 minutes? I'm almost done with my ramen. Oh, wow. I'm doing the arena. And my team just beat another team that had like what? 198 billion more power than me. I think that's how it works. Oh. No, that's not how that works. Never mind. I just beat up a child. It's what it actually boils down to. Ugh. Ramen good. Alrighty. Let me just check real quick, see if my wife has sent me her flight details. Nope, not yet. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta keep my phone in front of me just in case she does, so that I know when I need to start leaving. Because her flight gets in at 1:44, so I definitely need to be out of here sometime, or not 1:44. Her flight gets in at 11:44. So I definitely need to be out of here by 11:20. Alright, so equipment, don't need that, don't need that. Need that. And I mean, that's basically it, honestly. Neither of these really matter. I mean, none of this really matters, to be honest. Oh, I need to change my miracle.
Do you? Gombasa.
Got Mbasa. Alrighty. Fear and Hunger was taken down from Edge. Dude, I've been thinking about that game lately. Also, not entirely surprised considering the content of the game. Just a whole bunch of sexual assault in that game. So, not entirely surprising. No, it's not a porn game. That is a important distinction. That's not the right one. Alright, so we're beginning this at 16:21. Yeah, I mean, the threat was always there. We just have to hope that, public pushback is going to be enough to get the change undone, because got a lot of people that are like bombarding Visa and MasterCard with calls and emails. I just realized I was still in body form, but I guess it doesn't matter. The unfortunate part is that no amount of public pushback is going to change legislation here in the States. Like, calling your representatives, shit like that, to try to get laws changed, that shit just doesn't work in America. But it can work, and does work, in places like the EU. So, there is hope. Get out of here. So I keep missing the opportune point to fall off that bridge. Oops. I needed to have moved forward a little bit more. How did I just one-shot him with the Wrath of God? Or God's Wrath? When did that become a thing? Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna complain. That makes this a lot easier. Until it stops working. Okay. I mean, eventually these bots will realize that, I mean, I used to work in a bank dealing with fraud. I mean, probably not, honestly. And it's the same shit every time. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that these guys are skewing my follower numbers. Because I don't think Twitch counts people that are banned as your actual followers. At least I've stopped getting that, one thing. What was it? Streamboo.com or whatever. Those bots coming in trying to get me to buy viewers. Or buy followers or something. I wonder how far back I have to be for Wrath of God. God's Wrath. Jesus Christ. Why do I keep doing that? I wonder if I can just, like, stop right at the inside of the door and cast it and it'll still hit. So, like, stop here and cast it. Hell yeah. Yep, I made a nice discovery, though. For some reason, I am now one-shotting these skeletons with God's Wrath. And I have discovered the optimal place to cast it. So now I don't need to dodge or anything like that. I can just stop at that spot and cast it, and bada bing, bada boomy. Just stop at the bloodstain. It's annoying, is what it is. If that wasn't the case, I would be able to just run straight down there. I wouldn't have to stop to knock it down, and it'd probably shave like 2 or 3 seconds off of each run. And it's not like I'm trying to speed run or anything, but the shorter each run is, the more likely I am to get it, is the more runs I can do. I swear those fucking mana rays are just trolls at this point. Your daddy's dead. Get a job. Mommy? I mean, it's a king, but I mean, it is 2025. Oh, fuck, that wasn't far. I mean, I guess that works. Yeah, I have no idea what the range is on this spell, so I have no idea how far back I can be. But apparently the margin for error is pretty low. Pretty high? Is high or low good? For margins. Yeah, I don't remember. Either way, there's a lot of room for error. You know, saying it that way probably means high is probably better. Well, the error in this instance means that there's room for me to not be in the exact same spot every time. And if I'm like a foot off, it screws up or something like that. So I think having a high margin of error means there's more room for just don't error. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I've gotten almost 50 deaths, if not over 50 deaths on this run alone. Yeah, not erroring. I think it just means that you just have more room to be able to mess up and still have things turn out positively. Yeah. A low margin of error is like brain surgery, where even a small mistake can ruin someone forever. Yep. Makes sense. Pissing in a lake. Yeah. I mean, I feel like those are two vastly different extremes, but yeah. You're only doing it wrong if you're on the shore and turn away from the lake. Yeah. That's funny. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. I don't actually. I got new shoes from my McDonald's job, but... I would like to not have to spend the next 3.5 hours doing this. Been wearing the same shoes since college? Fucking how, dude? Just wear and tear, like just wearing them. That is crazy. I had to get new shoes for my McDonald's job, more so for function than because my old shoes were like messed up. I needed something with better insoles, which I could have just got inserts, and I technically did get inserts, but I needed something that was slip resistant. And for what it's worth, the ones that I have now are very slip resistant. They're really good. I do still wear my old shoes though, like when I'm just like going out in the world and whatever, because I got the insoles for those shoes, and I don't want to feel like I wasted it, because there's functionally nothing wrong with the shoes, they're just not slip resistant. Oh, too far. Still good, but a little bit too far. I want to try to stay inside that hallway. I've also seemed to have found the most efficient spot to kill myself. Because it doesn't have me plummeting for like 30 seconds. I hit the death plane pretty quickly. It's weird that it's so inconsistent in that area. Yeah, and see, like, just a little bit off, and I plummet for an eternity. It's so weird. He's the Lord of Rydell High School. See, I thought that was the spot. Now I don't fucking know where it is. I found it and I lost it. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what it is. Let me just jump off here real quick. There it is. There's the spot. I think because I killed that Primeval Demon and Black Phantom Sellen, that I'm in pure white character tendency now, I believe. And that maybe boosts my miracle damage? Tendency Demon's Souls. Yeah. So, pure white character tendency. You get the friends ring, which I don't have that yet. I'm not worried about that yet. Phantom player's attack power is increased. So whenever I go to, like, if I were to do like multiplayer or whatever, and attack power of the player in soul form is increased. Nice. I never knew that that was a thing. Well, that's great because again, that's giving me the push to be able to kill these guys in one God's Wrath, which makes this whole run much simpler and much less dangerous. Patch is taking a shit. See all that dust at the bottom? That's a fart cloud. I do kind of miss the splash pages in the remake. It's not like they purposefully removed them or whatever, it's just that the game loads so fucking fast that there's barely any loading time. Swear to God, with all these chunks of bladestone I'm getting, I could make a fucking wall out of it. Make Londor pay for it. I said Londor, I meant Lordran. So what are you having for dinner? Or breakfast slash lunch, depending on the time of day it is for you. It seems like rolling off the cliff puts me farther out and makes it take longer. But if I just walk off or run off, I seem to drop closer, which triggers the death cam faster, I think. Yep. If that's not the reason, I don't know what the reason is, but that's the effect. Or maybe it is positioned on the fucking cliff. I don't know. I don't understand this shit. How do fucking magnets work? That would be really funny, but it would also be impossible because I've dumped my inventory multiple times since then. Since starting this. Lesai. Shit. This. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say that might be bad. Went a little too far out. And that's quite literally the worst place to jump off. Dear God. I'll figure out the best spot someday. Oh, that's unfortunate. My B team got defeated. They pulled it out second try. Without any deaths, too. That's interesting. I think once I clear floor 15 in hard mode, I'm going to go back to normal mode. I need that premium currency. Because I'm like 2 pulls away from having my second unit maxed out. And it's the event unit. And it's a discount on pulls right now. I only have 2 days to finish her out. Also, can confirm, have found the fastest way to die. I went to the gym today for the first time in fucking forever, and my arms are tired. That was supposed to be the plan yesterday, but I screwed up my back on Friday. And it's still a little stiff, but I didn't do any exercises that would have bothered it. Oh, B team died again. I think I ran out of time that time. Second try is a charm. Cannot carry, it would overburden me. Oh, I should probably actually drop off some of this shit back at the Nexus. Alright, what is it? Fucking Shard of Bladestone, of course. Alright, I'm gonna take a detour to the Nexus here, unload my inventory a little bit. Excuse me.
Hello, I'm.
So put away the Morian Blade, put away Makoto, my bow, that shield, all of my arrows, these rings, because why not? I will actually take back the Ring of Herculean Strength. I don't need the Clever Rat's Ring, but I could use the extra item burden just so I can like zone out and not think about it for longer. Fucking go off the ledge. Jesus Christ. time I see soul remains, I die a little inside. Lay it on me. The one that drops it drops too. Talk about unnecessary. There's no situation where I would ever need more than one. As long as I'm careful and I make sure to dupe the one I get. Because then it doesn't matter. Like, I will never not have enough at that point. And barring, like, save file corruption or some shit. I wouldn't, like, accidentally drop, or it wouldn't matter if I accidentally dropped what I had in my inventory if I had 99 sitting in my stockpile. In a highly specific way that makes it crash when I pick up your Bladestone, dude, I would cry. This wasn't exactly a cheap game. I think this copy was like 30 bucks. Sure did. But also, I would put a lot of the blame for my current predicament on things like GameStop. Because if I didn't have ways to get rid of my games for money in the past, I would have a lot more games right now. Like games that I wish I still had access to. Like Drakengard 3, which is like 50 bucks at minimum. I don't understand why. It's not a good game. Feeling so fucking bad after cashing in like 50 games and getting barely 100 bucks, yeah. I mean, the prices alone are bullshit, but also. I thought my B team was about to whiff it again, but they pulled it through. Stopped doing it after that. I stopped trading in games to GameStop. They all cost like 100 to 300 bucks now. Yeah, no shit. I don't know really what made me stop trading in at GameStop. I think I got out of a position where I needed to do it, honestly. Because the only reason I would trade stuff into GameStop is that I needed the money. And once I moved to California, ironically, given how expensive California is, I no longer really found myself in a place where I needed to scramble to get like an extra 30 to 40 bucks just to make rent. Sony and Nintendo could fix it for wildly cheap. How so? Nintendo just printed out Earthbound cards for shits and giggles, the market will crash. Or they like re-released old shit occasionally. They make shit to order, so this month they offer like limited runs of X old games, next month Y old games, you pay a regular ass price, and then make exactly the amount that got bought and ship them when they're close, or when they're done. Gotcha. Oh, we are on to the last stage of floor 15. Makes sense to dollars to print a game if the company themselves is selling each copy for $50 or something that at least make a small profit on a tiny, slow operation. But it would never happen. I don't know that they even have the infrastructure anymore. Like, for Sony specifically, it would be a lot more feasible because it's just Blu-ray discs. Granted, they have special encoding on them and whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's the same encoding that they've had, like, ever since they switched over to Blu-rays. So that's one thing. But for Nintendo, I don't like, do they even have the infrastructure to build SNES carts, to build Game Boy carts anymore? Yeah, dude, I've gotten like 7 Uchikatanas from this run. It's ridiculous. Maybe the little SNES classics. That's a fair point. Alrighty, we are on floor 16, which means I am swapping over to normal mode after I get my rewards for achievements. And I should probably also level up my characters as soon as the fucking game loads, Jesus. Dude, I'm not even like joking or being ironic. I was seriously considering just like setting up an additional window or like an additional screen capture on my stream here, just like in the corner, so that you could see what I'm doing in the gacha game while I'm doing this. Unfortunately, I think it would take me more time to figure out than I'm willing to put into doing on stream. I do not disagree with that. Literally at all. The problem comes in when the gacha game is designed for vertical phones. I mean, this one fucking does. Puzzle quest. Uma Musume. I have that on my phone because I kept getting like conflicting information about the game. I couldn't tell if it was an anime girl game or if it was like a game with legitimate horses. And I know the girls like are based on real horses. I refuse to play a horse girl game until they let you breed the horses. That's not going to happen. You know that's not going to happen. For one, the only way that they can make it work and make it not gross is if they canonized all the Yuri. What is DQM? Dragon Quest Monsters, that's what I thought. Okay. And then SMT is Shin Megami. Ooh, wife got upgraded to first class again. Fucking lucky. A trip to Florida. Why would you want to go to Florida? Just like on principle, why would you go to Florida? Same trip of first class is $2,000. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And it's so funny to me that she keeps getting this. Guild chat. My niece lives there. Gotcha. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Go down the fucking... Nice. Do tell. Also, I think if I was to set up a gacha stream for whenever we're doing grindy shit like this, I would need to figure out a way to make it so that my text notifications don't show up. So I might have to stream it like off my iPad or something. So that I can shut off notifications, but still have notifications on my phone in situations like this. Is it there? No. Where is it? I'll stop there. Blue stacks. I can't do blue stacks because I would have to completely restart. Well, I don't know, actually. I might be able to. It depends on what the sync options look like. I'd have to look into it. Anyway, why is your sister a piece of shit? We're gonna Reset you to Dawn. Oh my god, fuck off. There we go. Yes, 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 come on. Oh, that is some horrible luck. Alrighty. Well, fuck me, I guess. Niece wanted to Switch 2, but doesn't really ask for things. Oh, she doesn't really ask for things. She saved up her own money to get them, but a Switch 2 is expensive as shit. She got all A's, like perfect fucking grades, which is a miracle. Nice. So she asked her parents for a Switch 2. They literally said that's not good enough. Like her dad verbatim said, what else did she do to earn it? So that's why my mom wound up buying it for her, because what the fuck? Anyway, it gets there, and her younger sister, who is 5, immediately says, I want to Switch. Her mom immediately says, okay, one for Christmas. Yeah. Is there more to the story? Because, like, I get it. Just a long list of shit like that. Yeah, no. I totally get it. Like, I get that it's expensive and you don't want to spend the money if you didn't have to. But that is, like, the worst way to fucking go about it. Especially if the kid has been saving up her own money. So they didn't want to spend the money, they just don't want to get it for her. Yeah, no, I totally get it. But it would be under the premise they treat their older kid like shit. Yeah. I mean, that happens a lot more often than people think, honestly, and it's really fucked. But I would almost guarantee that that 5-year-old kid is going to start getting the same treatment whenever she gets older, too. They routinely take the 5-year-old to conventions and shit, but anytime the older kid wants to go somewhere, it's just nope, not at all. Big difference is that the older kid is autistic, the younger one isn't. Gotcha. That's the kicker. Yeah, that is sad. Yeah, that's not that surprising either. It is incredibly unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, some people do become real pieces of shit if their kid isn't, like, normal. The same kind of people that pull that shit with autistic kids pull the same kind of shit with their gay kids, too. Except for being gay pulls in more open bigotry. A lot of the times they will just straight up say the quiet part out loud, where here they're not saying the quiet part through their words, just their actions. Where she had the second kid, and my sister was always talking about how important her autistic child is, and then the instant she gets one that isn't broken, that all stops. Yep. Sounds about right. Oops. Uh-oh. Thank God. That was close. Oh, come to find out, by the way, that you can't just kill Ostrava immediately to get his sword and shield. They only drop from his Black Phantom. Yeah, I was looking through lists of the unique weapons and how to get them last night, and I saw that. Hey, that's the closest I've gotten to the door frame yet. So many keys, holy shit. That, however, is something I really needed, so that's good. $800 more, god damn it. Ow, my foot. Ah. Nice. Woo-wee! Alright. Let's see here. That was another hour and 21 minutes. So altogether, 4 hours and 21 minutes to get the Pure Blade Stone. Hail. Yeah. And I'm just going to do this because it makes it quicker to get back to the Nexus. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting it to get, or expecting to get it this early into the stream today. I am not prepared to progress. I don't need those. Can't drop shit that's equipped, which is annoying. Drop that. Alrighty.
I will.
Deposit item. Really I need to do this for all these.
We are indebted to you for you. I will.
Alright, I have to take the items out first before it'll dupe. Well, how many... Oh, I have a lot of shards of Blaze-Stone, actually. Fuck. I did. I got it. 4 hours and 21 minutes. You missed me panic rolling out of the hall, or back into the hallway to make sure that I didn't get killed while I was looking at my inventory. But I got it.
You have.
You're lucky.
I will. We are indebted to you for you.
Hey, leave me alone.
I will. We are indebted to you. I will. We are indebted to you for you fight on our behalf.
Oh, B team lost again in normal mode, which is especially embarrassing. Alrighty. Oh, that's because Idon is getting, like, his ass beat immediately. How the fuck did that happen?
Thank good. I was.
Okay. So that's the big grind out of the way. I'm still missing a few pures. Most of them I will be getting from what is it? The crystal lizards. And there apparently is a way to reset them so that you have better, or you can like regrind them over and over again. So. No, I should stick with this here. I do need to change this ring over back to that. Alrighty. Well, like I said, I wasn't really expecting to do any more progression shit tonight. So bear with me for a moment here while I get my walkthrough and shit pulled back out. Alrighty. Time for the Pure White World Tendency events. Moving a little bit faster there than I would have liked. Let's calm down here. Still going to be very easy for me to fall to my death here. I believe there's a dude that's about to jump down on me real quick, y'all. Or not. Yep, there he goes. Or at least I thought there was going to be. there's two dudes down here, though. Oh my god, you go so slow down the ladders. I fucking forgot about that. They did not. Something I find infinitely hilarious. My white arrows are now doing exactly as much damage as my God's Wrath spell against these guys. Where the fuck did you fall from? I mean, to be entirely fair, there's like 5 ladders in the whole fucking game. So yeah, it's weird, but it's also not something that really comes up that often. Oh yeah, I remember now. That worked. Pretty well, I might say. Alright, so the ladder I'm looking for is supposed to be somewhere around here. I don't know why I'm vibrating so bad. Yeah, ladder leading upwards. Here it is. Cool. And there's another giant goblin around here somewhere. I don't think these are goblins also. I want to put that out there. Like, that's what the guide calls them. I don't think that's what they are. I think they're pieces of shit. There's the big boy. Oh, there's a lot of big boys up here. Okay. Wasn't aware that there was going to be multiple giant guys here. Not that it ultimately matters. Because you're all big, dumb, stupid heads. And I got what I came for. Let's get the fuck out of here. Now I gotta go find Slen. Down. Good boy. The fucking elbows are killing me, dude. Man, B team is really struggling. They made it second try, so that's fine. Ow, bitch. There she is.
Why? You are one of the sane ones, are you not? I am
More sane than
Seven
you.
of the West. I seek my brother, Garl Vinland, the knight who accompanied Saint Estraya on her travels.
Astrier.
I believe they settled here. If you happen to see my younger brother, please tell me. I must share with him the last words of our father.
Must you, though?
I heard an unflattering rumor about Saint Estraya. Have you met that herb peddling woman? She claims that Saint Estraya is herself a demon. That woman has no reason to lie. Surely she must be mistaken.
Yeah, the lady that lives in the swamp area has no reason to lie. Okay. Crazy work. Yeah, they keep taking out my heavy hitter unit. And then I keep running out of time. I realize that's why I'm losing that battle. Because they're not killing my 2 maxed out units, they're just killing my one guy who does the most damage. In the process, very much lowers the amount of damage I can do. Ow! By the way. Oh, that time I straight up died. Nope, I got lucky this time and they didn't manage to take him out. What you got in your hands there, lady? Go forth, Garl Vinland.
Go forth, Garl Vinland.
Something, something.
May you be unharmed.
Yeah, I didn't remember the rest of the quote. Alright, I need to be very careful here not to scare off the... Oh, I don't have the thief ring, damn it. Alright, well, I just gotta be careful. There is going to be a crystal gecko somewhere.
Leave us, slayer of demons. This is a sanctuary for the lost and wretched. There is nothing here for you to pillage or plunder. Please, leave quietly.
I thought you just had to hit her once. Maybe I'm too far away and it's not doing any damage. Fuck. Damn it. This one doesn't count because I have to fight Garl Vinland's Black Phantom form later, regardless.
Please stop.
Nah. Ow. I love when I click on a YouTube video that's like, can I beat X but Y, and has a bunch of exceptions that break their own rules. Fuck off. This isn't a YouTube channel.
Dear Lord, you are too cruel. You have abandoned us. Is that not punishment enough?
That's funny. I really wish it had started me back over where I was. Because I would have had a better position for getting the fucking gecko. A lot of goodies to gather on around here. Shit. Fuck. Damn it. Holy shit, that's really bad. Ah, I'm stupid. So the big thing there is me dying there will kick it out of pure white tendency. Yeah, I didn't think of that at all. Why is my screen... What the fuck? Oh. I sat there for forever because I was waiting for it to come up on my monitor, and it wasn't, but I looked over at the stream and it was there. I was like, what the hell? Hopefully I'm still in body form. If I'm still in body form, then that death shouldn't have counted. In the spirit of breaking my own rules, I am doing it this time because if I don't, I will have to do a full New Game Plus run of this area, and I do not want to do that. Okay, we're good. So let's not be an idiot. Why? Why can't I equip it? Male only? That's some BS. Yeah, I mean, I have no choice. I don't... Fuck you, game. I have to leave and come back anyway. I can wear, Lutrix, the one with the horns on the top. I can wear his armor. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Hello,
Fucking
Hank.
panic mode right there. Another one I can get early on that's only males, and I remember being mad about it when I first played. Yeah, it's gender-locked equipment sucks. For sure. I can use the Dark Silver Shield, though. Which is just all around a cooler shield, so keep that on me. Drop that. Don't need any of this, unfortunately. I'm gonna take the Thief Ring back out. Just so that I have it on me if I need it. Alright.
What's the hot?
Thank you.
Oh.
We are indebted to you for you.
Forgot that I also had that one to do.
You'll
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't pick up her soul yet.
We
Alright, well. Regardless. Let's be safe here. He says ironically. All right. So I think I'm fighting the Black Phantom guy now. Excuse me. Or not. Maybe I had to activate that Archstone? I don't know. Let's go ahead and dupe this soul real quick.
That's a hard.
I was. We are indebted to you for. I was.
And now we're going to... Alright. So let's see how much I get from these two souls. 40,000 for Dirty Colossus, which I feel like means that Estrella's soul is going to be considerably higher. No, it's not. It's the same as Storm King. Well, that's disappointed. Or disappointing.
Thank you. Bring my pay.
You there, I can sense it. And you are our merciful God. I will share. May the heaven
Nice. I thought I missed my chance to get the Pure Faint Stone from her. Awesome.
Do you? Go Umbasa.
Saint's Trophy. That is all the miracles. Which I was not expecting to get just then.
You'll.
Deposit item.
We are indebted to you for you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Vinland is here this time. Yep, there he is. Alright. We are going to clear the way a little bit. I want a semi-open spot to fight him. Ow. Really? You just smack my shit in and then back up? Is he seriously not going to move from that area? Well, I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, I could just let the bleed kill you, dude. Come over here and die like a man. Ow. Oh, I guess I can't just let the bleed kill him. Ouch. And I guess ultimately I don't need to worry about all these guys because they are not going to interfere because he's not going to come up there. Oh, this is dangerous territory to be in. I don't want to risk it. Really, dude? Honestly, more than anything, it's the fact that he will not move from this spot that's making this difficult. I have literally no room to maneuver. Yeah, it sucks whenever you get your weapon stuck on the ceiling, huh, bitch? Ow. It's defense. My attacks really aren't doing all that much. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I might go grab it if I die again. It's bleed. Shit, that would have been. Yep. I got the Clever Rat's ring on, and it's only making me do 50 damage. So, compared to whatever I was doing before. Also, if you notice, the bleed DOT is only like 2 damage per tick. Oh no. Shit. We're gonna be here for a second. Oh, nope. I don't know. That would be really annoying if he had Wrath of God to pull out on me. I would say the reality of the situation is equally annoying. I'm doing very little damage. No, Scarver is the only one that has a heal over time. I hate you so much, man. Come on. It takes too long to wind up. Now, if I got a backstab on him, and then, for fuck's sake, should have had the shield equipped. I'm gonna go get blind, see how it works out. Excuse me. It has a higher amount of bleed, but I don't know what that means in this game. Like, I don't know if that means that it's going to do more damage in bleed, or if it just builds up faster. If it just makes it build up faster, then that's fucking garbage. But if it makes it do more damage... Yes, this game is weird. Yeah, that's the important part for sure. I need to get it upgraded though. I doubt it'll cut through his armor, but it definitely will go through his shield. Okay. It has great dex scaling. Like, it has S tier dex scaling, but it doesn't make up for the damage that I lose from Faith, or not Faith, Int, or Magic, or whichever one it is in this game. Magic, yeah. We'll see. No, it really doesn't. I mean, if it takes me one swing to apply bleed, I'll just bleed him out. The only thing is that I have to interrupt his heals. So actually, I should equip... I should have the falchion in the other hand, so that whenever he does start to heal, I can just pummel him. Plum, I got you this whole brand new fucking scratching post. And you just refuse to use it. I don't want to take away the one that she really likes to force her to use the one that she doesn't want to use. But also... And they use them as beds. Nice. Alright, Garl Bitchland. Ow. The damage that it's doing isn't that much lower. It can go through shields, still get stuck on the environment. I will own that. That was on me. No, the bleed buildup is slower than it is with the Falchion. This is literally... It's so cool looking, but it is garbage. I'm going to try one more time with blind. Maybe. If I can ever get it to proc, we'll find out. Nope. Same 2 damage per tick. This weapon is shit. Yep. It is absolutely garbage. I was having better luck luring him into the slam. Not that time. Actually, now that I have this, it might be relatively decent. Let's swing twice. And then he's gonna kill me. Cool. He's blocking constantly. And his shield blocks 100% physical and magical damage. Yep. Yep. Man's is kitted. And he refuses to move from the spot. Fire counts as magical damage in this game. All non-physical damage is magical. Meaning I also can't even poison him to death while he has a shield up. I gotta change the battery on my vape and the animals are acting up real quick. So I will be right back. I return. Also took a bathroom break. Thank you. I need to check my wife's flight. It's 10:05 right now. Arriving 11:31, so it's arriving a little early. So I'll probably need to leave closer to 11:10 or whatever, which isn't going to be that bad. Also, I'm just getting like shit luck on my pulls today. Alrighty, let's get back over to the game screen. 50 pulls away from the character you want in ZZZ, and the banner ends in 6 days. Fucking tragic. I'm 2 pulls away from maxing out the character that I'm working on right now, and the event ends in a day and 19 hours. I don't know what the next upcoming character is. I don't know how events work in this game anymore. Alright. Ow. That C's already bleeding and barely half as many hits. That was close. Also, might be completely anecdotal, but I feel like the falchion is getting caught on the environment less. Oh, shit, that was bad. There we go. Alright, so what does this crystal gecko drop? Killed a ghost. I've killed several. Pure stone, locations, human, souls, yes. That doesn't help me. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'll come back and like I'll do the research and all that shit before I go into the final boss. For now, I'll just try to avoid the lizards as best I can. Alrighty, now I need to go back to 5-2. I was about to say the two guys that are normally here aren't here, but they're there. That's not the right weapon. Yeah, how well my B team does seems to depend almost exclusively on whether or not they kill my main DPS immediately.
This crest, that is a Vinland heirloom meant for my younger brother. So, my brother and Astraea have both strayed from the path of God. The poor souls. Perhaps their hearts were too pure. Mbasa. Oh,
I feel like
traveling
that's the
warrior.
opposite.
I hesitate to ask, but can you part with that crest? Garl has strayed from the path of righteousness, but I wish to have the heirloom in honor of our Vinland blood. I shall reward you in kind. Thank you, kind warrior.
I mean, I don't fucking
As
need it.
Garl's sister, I express my deepest thanks for your honoring of his name. Please accept this. It was intended for my brother, but now it should belong to you. May the angels gaze favorably upon you. Umbasa.
Buffa. Alright. And now I am done here. Completely and forever until I start searching up stones I need, and turns out one of them is still there, which is going to be unfortunate. But whatever. So now we are moving on to Proletariat Palace. Going to get rid of some of the shit that I don't need on me.
Do you?
And we're going to swap God's Wrath for Anti-Magic Field. Which I should have done during the fight with Garl. Because that would have blocked his heals that time. I mean, I don't really need any of this other stuff.
Umbasa.
Alrighty. Now, for the first time in a very long time, back to Proletariat Palace. And we are essentially just running to the next boss. And I think I will probably go ahead and call it there. love how the threat of this area is almost exclusively the dragon. Ain't no kill like overkill. It's so amusing to me how much shit from Demon Souls they ended up reusing in other games. Because this is basically the One Reborn fight. They kind of combined the One Reborn fight with the, Fool's Idol fight. That's unfortunate. Not as unfortunate it is for you, nerd. Ba, 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 ba. Yep. What is that, looks threatening to is an actual threat? That's what you called it, right? Yeah. Threat maxes. You got expertise in intimidation, but he has 0 charisma. Alrighty, so that is going to be it for tonight. That's not the right screen. Max intimidation, 0 constitution, absolutely. quite a lot of progress today. Most importantly, the Pure Blade Stone, which I was not expecting to get as fast as I ended up doing. Yeah, so am I. My total like the last time I tried to do this run, my total game time was like 80 hours. And that was also with glitches. And we are definitely going to be done with this before 30 hours. Like, for sure. Now imagine how fast it would have been if that one you skipped was the one. I am really glad that there is no way for me to ever know that. Because if I found that out, I think I would legitimately cry. You know, in your heart of hearts. Your uncle works at Demon's Souls and he told you? Well, you need to talk to your uncle about increasing my drop rates. I mean, at this point it's unnecessary because I already got it, but... And I just cleared floor 42. And that puts me at floor 43, obviously, because that's how math works. But let's see how many floors there actually are. $134. So, Tower of God, the main conceit is that there's this tower that if you were able to climb to the top of it, you gain the ability to make one wish. And that wish can be for anything. So all these people are trying to climb the tower. Several people have succeeded in climbing the tower, and those people are called rankers. And they have various jobs and do various things throughout the tower. And people that are outside of the tower, when they get pulled in, they are called regulars until they manage to climb to the top of the tower and then become rankers. Everybody in the tower is chosen, but there are people that are able to force the doors open to the tower that were not chosen, and those people are called irregulars, and they tend to be beings of monstrous strength. The story follows one kid named Bomb, who is a irregular that was able to wasn't necessarily able to open the door. He kind of fell through while another character named Rachel was being pulled in by the tower. Rachel, however, when faced with the first preliminary test to go up the tower, chickened out and refused to do the test. They did not appear on the first test at the same time. Bomb came in after, and the administrator of the test, whenever Bomb asked where Rachel was, basically told her if she's anywhere, she's up the tower, knowing full well that she was just like hiding around the corner. And Bomb was like, cool, bet, and faced down the test with zero fear because he wanted to go where Rachel was. And she then like threw a hissy fit after he got to go on, and then ended up making a deal with that administrator to then be able to continue to progress. And she becomes a minor antagonist. But the overall story is that Bomb is considered a child of prophecy who was destined to come in, kill the king of the tower, and change everything for everyone. And so he's moving through the tower, being manipulated by forces that want him to kill the king, standing against, the king's forces, all the while growing in power so that he can continue to progress with his friends. What makes Bomb so special is he basically has the ability to learn anything, like any move, after getting hit with it once. If he survives the move, he can figure out how to. He can understand how to do it himself. Add on to that, he also has like pretty high spiritual power and shit like that. Tower of God sounds generic. I would say no, that it's not generic, because it's kind of the grandfather of that genre. The shit was coming out whenever I was like, what, 15? It's almost 20 years old at this point. Tower of God first chapter release date. Yeah, June 30th, 2010. So, 15 years old at this point. A lot of the Dragon Ball came out in 1985. A lot of the gamey kind of overpowered and protagonists kind of shit came out after the popularity of Tower of God. except a lot of them lean too much into the idea of everything being a game. Getting so explicit as to say that, like, everything is... all the universes are, like, set inside video games and shit like that. Incidentally, since I brought up Dragon Ball, I really hate that Dragon Ball Z became, like, the patient zero of power scalar freaks. It really did. That's one of the things that I like about Tower of God, though. Like, Bomb has... Power levels in Z were literally only ever brought up to shit all over the people who thought power levels were a thing that could be codified. But yeah, that's the thing that I like about Tower of God. Like, yeah, Bomb is, like, super strong. But not only are there, like, hundreds of thousands of people that are stronger than him, but his companions still are able to stay relevant, because not only are they strong on their own, but they also have to do a lot of, like, thinking creatively to solve their problems. It's not just a bunch of brute forcing your way through things and just getting through everything with overwhelming force. Because on every floor, the tests are done by an administrator, and the rules of the tests are, like, absolute. So you can't just brute force your way through every test. Dot Hack came out in, like, the early 2000s. Yeah. Familiar of Zero. I've never heard of that one. I know you're going to hate what I'm about to say, but I'm also more specifically talking about in, like, Webtoons territory. It's what directly inspired shit like Sword Art Online. Gotcha. Okay, Tower of God probably is responsible for Webtoons. Did not hear about that shit until people started talking about Tower of God. Yeah. It used to be hosted on a browser. And you try to read it and you get bored. There's a lot of upfront exposition. I will admit to that. It's a very big and in-depth world, dude. I don't know what to tell you. If you were able to commit to, like, halfway through the first season, I feel like you would then be able to commit to reading the whole thing. Maybe not halfway through the first season. Let me look at the episodes list, actually. Do-do-do-do. 18. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see if I can tell just based on the thumbnail. what happens in this episode? No, don't go back. It's definitely not halfway through a series. It's like barely 1/64th. Oh, yeah, okay, I gotta go even farther back, actually. Okay, yeah, so I would say if you could make it to episode 27, and keep in mind the first episodes, like the older episodes, are much shorter than they start to get longer or farther in the series. If you could make it to episode 27 of season 1, I feel like you would be more inclined. I don't know, dude. I don't know why Webtoons is the way it is. Blame Webtoons. I don't know if it's a Korean thing or what. I literally could not tell you. I am not part of their marketing team. I don't know shit. Get to chapter 27 of book 1. There. Hang on, I have to watch the first booster pack of What? Oh. I mean, comparatively speaking, this would be like, watch the first episode of Digimon, and then if you're not into it, you're not into it. Took me a second to realize what you meant just then. But I got you. The first booster pack. Yeah, you have to eat the entree of Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I couldn't tell you why they did it that way. It's not something that I ever really think about. Yeah. Oh, shit. That's what I'm saying. If it doesn't bother you, or if it bothers you that much, just watch it somewhere, or read it somewhere else. Watch it somewhere else. See what you did. Just read it somewhere else. Or don't. I mean, I'm not forcing you, like trying to force you or convince you to read it. I just think that the people that have told you that it's good are accurate. Gonna do 2 more pulls here. Let's see if I actually get this fucking guy. Thank you. Just the one. Great. Fucking hell. You have a stalker now? That's a hell of a fucking conversational pivot. What the hell what the hell happened? Made a dude on the Warframes forum so mad he read through a decade of forum posts just to yell about me. Did you say some racist shit back in the day? No, it turns out my views and opinions have actually been very consistent. Nice. And he's trying to frame that as a negative. I used to use the only problematic thing that I think I used to do is I used to use the N-word. Not with a hard R, never with a hard R. I think we've talked about this too. I used to use the N-word a lot because I grew up around a lot of like gangsta types, and I was friends with them, so it just entered into my vernacular and didn't even think about it. It wasn't until I got older, and I learned more about it, and it's like I used to be more rude, I guess. Pretty sure I called the founders whiny bitches a decade ago because they are. Yeah. That's funny. What did you make him mad over? How did you piss him off? Nice. I just did a 20 pull and got 2 of the unit that I'm working on. Told him to stop whining about a thread he doesn't have to read. Yeah, you choose the content you consume. Yes, dupes are very good because dupes are how you rank up your characters, and they their abilities get stronger the more dupes you have of them. Fucking hell. The one that I'm limited on time, however, I just did a 30 pull and didn't get a single one. At a certain point, you'll max out their rarity, or their rank, and then after that, it turns into a currency that you can then use. If you save up enough, you can just like straight up buy some of the characters. Yes, so the first few color increases in the ranks, so like green, blue, purple, and red only increase the power of your abilities. Orange and then rainbow start also increasing stats. You need 3 copies to get to blue, 3 copies to get to purple, 3 copies to get to red, 4 copies to get to orange, and then 5 copies... Wait, hold on. So 3 to blue, 3 to purple, 3 to red, 3 to orange, and then 4 to rainbow. And then you need 5 more to max out rainbow, and I think that's like 5. 3, 6, 9, 12. 21 total copies, so you have to pull the unit 22 times. This is the worst because every dupe you get unlocks new passives and traits for a character, and while they're not like important to get, they can completely change the character's playstyle. That's interesting. Yeah, dupes are very important to get here. And I'm building up one of the best units in the game now, but he's the one that also has very limited survivability, unfortunately. He keeps getting assassinated, and then once he goes down, my DPS potential goes down really hard, because his special move has him do 60% of a character's max HP as damage, and he targets the lowest HP character. So there's a really high chance whenever he uses a special that he can knock out that character in one shot. But he unfortunately tends to get sniped a lot, which is really annoying. What really annoys me though is that I'm still 100% certain if I had just started a brand new account, I would be in a much better place power-wise or progression-wise than I am now. Only because new accounts right now get access to a pool that allows you to grab one of the 2 best units in the entire game, like far and away the best units in the entire game. So it'd be very easy to get them and build them up. And you have like 21 days to do it. Only roll on characters you like. I like the majority of the characters, to be honest. There's only a few that, like, of the ones that I actually have to work for, I like the majority of them. There's only a few that I either just don't care about or straight up dislike. Oh shit. My wife is landing in 25 minutes, and it's going to take me that long to get to the airport. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. Tomorrow we will be picking up with Spyro. So appreciate you hanging out, and I will talk to you later. I'm going to update my timer real quick.